Keith.
You'll just bin it.
You don't know what it is yet. Might be good news.
It's not going to be good news, is it? Can you remember the last time anything came through our letterbox that was good news?
Susan and Brian's wedding invitation.
That was 1987, love. Oh, come on then. Give it here. Well, I never.
What is it?
My vaccination day.
I told you it might be good news. Oh, there's another one. It's for me.
Open it then.
Oh, Keith, I've got my date as well.
Friday.
8:30 in the morning.
8:25. This is it, love. Passport to freedom. We've waited a long time for this, Gracie.
Oh, just think of all those people in the EU who have to wait for months longer.
Aye. They must be insanely jealous. Imagine all those Germans stuck indoors while we'll be out, bathing in the light of freedom.
Oh, it's so exciting.
I told you the EU's a quasi-fascist organisation that will come to ruin.
Oh, Keith, you know how I feel about your views on this subject. And as I recall, we agreed never to talk about Brexit again.
All right. Agreed.
Oh, it's so exciting. Keith, I can't believe it.
Calm down, love. You'll burst somewhere.
Oh, Keith, let's celebrate.
Where are you going?
Champagne.
It's 9:10 in the morning.
It's been a year, Keith. We've earned it. To vaccinations.
To vaccinations.
Did you bring your proofs of identity?
We did.
Stand at the back of the queue, 2 metres apart.
She's a charmer, isn't she?
Don't start, Keith.
Hello, Gracie. Keith.
Oh, hello, Sharon, love. Your vaccine today as well, is it?
8:20 and 8:23, aren't we, Dan?
We are.
Isn't it exciting?
Oh, it'll be such a relief to get beyond this period of our lives.
Hello, chaps.
Hello, Reverend Wilkins. You're today as well, are you?
8:36.
Look, it's Geoffrey and Alice.
Hello, you two. You're today as well, are you?
We are. I can't say I'm looking forward to it. I've never been a fan of needles.
It's nothing to worry about. You barely feel a thing.
Susan, Brian, over here.
Hello.
You're today as well, are you?
Blimey, woman. How many people are you going to ask that question to? Obviously their vaccine is today. They're not just standing in the queue for a laugh, are they?
I'm just being friendly. You should try it. Hello.
What are you waving at him for? We don't even know him.
Isn't it exciting? Big day.
Yeah, very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to this injection. I'm hoping that today will bring a shot in the arm in more ways than one.
Oh, very good. I like it.
Oh, yes, very good. Very sharp.
Like the needle, I hope.
Oh, well done. Very good.
He's giving me the needle.
Keith.
Dan, have you heard this?
What, the dodgy bun?
No, the accent. German, isn't he?
So?
Bit suspicious, isn't it? Coming over here, getting his vaccine because he can't get one at home for another 3 months.
He probably lives here, Keith.
No, I've never seen him before.
Well, I haven't, truth be told. Let's not jump to conclusions.
If you'd like to walk up to the reception table and present your proof of identity and then queue up on the other side there.
Come on, Dan.
Keep an eye on him, Keith.
Who's next?
Oh, that'll be us.
Have your proof of identity?
Gracie, you were talking to that German fella. Did he seem all right to you?
What do you mean, all right?
Nothing suspicious about
He
him?
was a perfect gentleman, Keith.
Rudolph S. was a perfect gentleman, love.
Oh, don't rake all that up, Keith.
I'm telling you, there's something off here.
Please, Keith, there's nothing off about him at all.
Good morning.
Gracie and Keith Meadows.
Thank you. If you'll both wait over there, you'll be called in soon. Next.
Reverend Thomas Wilkins.
Oh, thank you, Reverend. Oh, wait over there, would you? You'll be called in soon. Next.
It's the German's turn now.
Oh, Keith, you're being ridiculous.
Hello, sir.
My name is Peregrine Winstanley.
Peregrine Winstanley?
Keith, please.
His name is never Peregrine Winstanley. I told you there's something up. Dan!
What is it?
The eagle has landed, Dan.
Are you sure?
No doubt.
You need to stay in place in the queue and stay 2 metres apart from the others, sir.
You need to listen. There's something going on here. See that fella over there? I think he's scamming a vaccine while he's here on holiday.
If I have to tell you again, sir, you will be removed from the building. Go through to the nurse and try not to cause a further disturbance.
Hello, Tracey, love.
Hello, Tracey.
If you have a seat, Mrs. Meadows, and roll up your sleeve, please.
Were Dan and Sharon just in here?
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Parker? Yeah, they were, actually.
Dan didn't mention anything about some funny business going on, did he?
What do you mean?
There's a suspected EU citizen waiting to come in. I think he's trying to scam a quick vaccination before heading back to the continent.
Really?
Oh, just ignore him, Tracey.
Trust me, there's something not right with him.
Doesn't seem very likely, Mr. Meadows. It would take quite a lot of effort to get into the country at the moment, and then he'd have to spend 10 days in quarantine in a hotel and then spend a fortune on false identity papers. It's a lot of trouble just to get a jab.
Aye, well, I suppose when you put it like that, Tracey, you're probably right.
You were probably just getting a little carried away, that's all.
Aye, it's probably the side effects of the vaccine.
You've not even had it yet, Keith. Oh, just stop talking and roll up your sleeve.
Now, I'll just clean your arm with this, Mr. Meadows.
Right.
And you might just feel a short, sharp...
Blanking heck, Tracey.
Sorry, Mr. Meadows.
Oh, thank you, Tracey, love.
To exit, you go through the opposite door and turn right along the corridor.
Oh, that's it, Keith. One more jab and freedom beckons.
Wait a minute. I've dropped my hanky somewhere. It must have fallen out of my pocket when I rolled up my sleeve.
You can't go back, Keith. They're very strict about the one-way system to prevent the spread of the infection.
Tracey won't mind if I pop my head round the door.
Tracy, so good to see you. It's been a long time.
It has.
Are you still willing to help me load the boxes onto my van, as we discussed?
Yes, I can help in my break.
Good. These people need the vaccine just as much as we do in Barmy Dale.
I'm sure, but do you think you should be driving such a long way, Mr. Winstanley? You are 96 now, you know.
Nonsense. I'm as fit as a fiddle. It's my brain I struggle with.
Of course, and how are you feeling?
I find the shame of it all so hard. I feel everyone is staring and pointing at me.
Oh, yes, I know. Well, how about your old Nazi support group? Does that not help?
A little.
Why didn't you go in?
I can't believe what I've just heard.
What?
The German talking to Tracey. He's not just scamming a vaccine for himself. He's smuggling our boxes of the stuff over to the continent.
Oh, don't be daft.
I heard it with my own ears. And that's not the half of it. He's a Nazi.
A Nazi?
Yes. And Tracey's in on the whole thing. She's agreed to help him load the boxes onto his van.
So you're saying Winstanley's a Nazi and he goes to a Nazi support group?
I heard it with my own ears, Dan.
And you're telling me that any moment Tracey and the German are going to start loading that van with boxes of British vaccines and run to the continent?
They are.
And tell me again, why are we hiding behind this bush?
This is organised crime, this is. Always best to hide behind a bush under those circumstances.
Are you sure Tracey could be involved in a criminal gang?
I hope not, because this bush isn't big enough for the four of us. Gracie and I are quite exposed.
I'm telling you, I heard her planning it with him.
I think you're being ridiculous, Keith. Tracey is not smuggling vaccines to the continent.
Oh, I'm getting cold, Keith. Let's go home.
Yes. Come on, Dan. I could just do with a nice brew.
Wait a minute. There's Tracey the German now.
That's a lot of boxes she's wheeling.
Why is he looking around suspiciously?
He's checking he's not being watched.
Oh, that's 4 boxes I've loaded in. Oh, that must be worth something.
Hang on. He's coming back with 4 more.
Oh, it's a major operation, all right. Blimey, look at that. She's just saluted him.
Saluted him? She did not. She was adjusting his hat.
Sharon, get that smartphone of yours out and take a photo. We need evidence. Hey, make sure you zoom in, though, close enough so we can see the vaccines in the boxes.
There's another 4 boxes coming.
Oh, blimey.
I can't zoom in close enough from here.
We'll have to get nearer if we want photographic evidence.
They're going back inside the building.
Right, now's a chance. Give us that phone, Sharon. Come on, Keith. Quick, open the doors. All the boxes are turned the wrong way round. I can't see what's in them.
Look, at the back. There's writing on those.
Help me in.
Have you taken a snap?
No, I can't work this phone out. It says I need a 6-digit passcode.
Well, what's Sharon's passcode?
Well, I don't know.
Give it here.
Can you do it?
No, I can't do it. It needs a 6-digit passcode.
Well, I told you that, haven't I? Oh, we better get out of here.
Thank you, Tracy. You have just helped a lot of people.
It's my pleasure.
He's coming back.
Quick, hide.
Where?
Behind those boxes.
All packed up. Thank you again.
Have a safe journey.
He's locked us in.
Oh, this isn't good.
No, Gracie won't be happy with this.
He's driving off.
Oh, what a right couple of wallies.
You don't think he really is a Nazi, organising an illegal vaccine smuggling operation, do you?
No, I do not. Oh, and Dan's got my phone, the wally. Come on, let's go home for a nice cup of Yorkshire tea.
Phone Sharon.
Oh, she can't answer, can she? I've got a phone.
Oh, aye.
And anyway, it needs a 6-digit passcode.
It's very dark in here.
Blooming freezing and all.
What are we going to do?
Well, he'll stop at some point, then we'll slip out.
Slip out? Next stop might be the Dover-Calais ferry.
We have to sit tight and take a chance when it comes. He's an old man, Keith. He won't make it to Dover without having to stop somewhere. It'll be fine.
I'm not feeling good. Are you all right after that vaccine?
Well, I am, why? What's wrong with you?
I think I'm getting a fever.
Oh, blooming heck, Keith. There's an old blanket here. Get that over you and go to sleep or something.
All right then. Good night.
Dear, oh dear.
They've been gone for hours. Don't you think we should call them, Pet?
I've told you, Gracie, I am not calling. I'm fed up with them. Honestly, other people get to pop down to their vaccination centre, get their jab and come home without fuss. Not me. I have to hide behind bushes, try to take photographic evidence of smuggled vaccines and watch my husband get driven off in the back of a van. As far as I'm concerned, they can sort out this mess on their own.
Oh, I suppose you're right.
They'll be fine, Gracie. They always are.
Dan! Wake up!
What is it?
We've both been asleep.
Must have been a reaction to that vaccine.
What time is it?
How am I meant to know?
You've got a watch, haven't you?
Oh. Aye. Blooming heck, Keith, we've been asleep for hours.
How long?
Well, enough time to have loaded onto a ferry and to have disembarked in France.
France?
Don't panic, Keith.
Don't panic. You know what they do to illegal immigrants who've crossed the channel, don't you?
Illegal immigrants are usually coming the other way, Keith.
Aye, but we're in the back of a van full of stolen vaccines.
Oh, aye, this isn't good.
We're in right trouble here, Dan.
He's bound to stop soon. We just need to make sure we're awake next time.
Shall I make us another cup of Yorkshire tea?
Aye, love. I'll never say no to that.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Oh, hello, Reverend Wilkins.
Just thought I'd pop over with the music that accompanies the new hymn book.
Would you like to come in? I'm just putting the kettle on.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Socially distanced, of course.
Hello, Reverend.
Oh, hello, Sharon.
I don't suppose you know that German gentleman who was at the vaccination centre this morning, do you?
Peregrine Winstanley?
Yes, that's him.
Well, I can't say I know him well, but I've come across him a few times over the years.
He seems all right, does he?
What do you mean?
She means, is there something a bit dodgy about him?
Oh, no. He's always seemed a fairly decent fellow to me. I'm quite sure all those rumours are nothing more than small-minded bigotry. You know how people talk in Barmy Dale.
What rumours?
Well, just silly gossip that he's a Nazi war criminal living here in hiding.
Nazi war criminal?
Just rumours, Gracie.
I can't believe it. Keith was right.
Hang on, Gracie. Let's not jump to conclusions. What kind of rumours are we talking about, Reverend?
Well, the story I heard is that after the war, he escaped to Renfrewshire in Scotland, where he lived as part of a secret Nazi community that used to meet weekly to plot the Fourth Reich in a Happy Eater on the A737.
So it's true. We've at least got to phone and warn them.
Oh, go on then.
Phone who? What's going on?
I'll explain in a minute, Reverend.
Dan? Dan, can you hear me? Where are you? Still in the van? Listen, Dan, you need to get out of there. Reverend Wilkins says there are rumours that Winstanley's a Nazi war criminal living in hiding. Whatever you do, don't go with him to Scotland. You're in France? Oh, blimey. I wish I hadn't called. Fine, you can get out of this one on your own.
What's going on?
They're still in the back of the van, the Wollies, and the van is in France.
France?
I know, Gracie. Well, at least they're not in Scotland with the Nazis. Oh, honestly, I'd have a more peaceful life if I'd married the Marx brothers. All of them.
I told you he was a war criminal.
It's only a rumour, Keith.
I knew it the moment I laid eyes on him. It's obvious.
How?
The limp?
The limp?
Aye. Classic Gestapo limp. I knew something was off with him.
I don't know why you're so pleased with yourself, Keith. If you're right, it means we've been driven into the middle of nowhere by a mass murderer.
Aye, well, being right all the time does come with a downside.
Hey, look, we're stopping. What's that?
He stopped for a pee.
Come on, let's slip out the back quietly.
Shush!
I'm doing it as quiet as I can.
Ow!
Oh, very quiet.
I've knackered my knee.
That was a close one.
Where the heck are we?
It's the middle of nowhere.
There's no sign of civilization as far as the eye can see.
How are we going to get home from here?
We'll have to hitchhike.
Hitchhike? There's a pandemic, Keith. People aren't going to pick up a couple of foreigners on the roadside.
They're not going to know we're foreigners just by looking at us, are they?
Trust me, Keith. You scream British from 200 yards.
I'm not ashamed of that. And don't think you give off an air of Parisian sophistication, because believe me, you don't.
This is brilliant, Keith.
It isn't my fault. I didn't suggest we hide in the blinking van.
Right, we'll have to start walking.
With my knee?
It's too cold to stand about. The only question is, which direction do we go?
That just requires the use of some basic orienteering skills I acquired in the army.
Go on then.
If we assume the German is travelling to Germany, we can assume that we left Calais going in a vaguely easterly direction. Therefore, we can assume that we should walk in a westerly direction to get back to Calais.
Right. And which way is that?
Well, we use the position of the sun, don't we?
And where's the sun?
Well, it's hard to tell with this cloud cover.
We could just walk along the road in the direction we came from.
No, well, we could do that and all.
Come on. Come on, Keith.
I'm struggling to keep up with this leg, aren't I?
Hey, look, Keith. A road sign up ahead. It's for a village. Lee's Castle.
Lee's Castle? What kind of French pronunciation is that? Le Castile, Dan?
Well, I don't know, do I? Le Castile in Renfrewshire.
No, not Renfrewshire. Renfrewshire.
Renfrewshire.
It's 12 miles away.
Kilometres, Keith. It's only about 8 miles.
Only 8 miles? We'll be lucky if we do 1 mile before nightfall with my knee.
Oh, we can't stay here. We'll end up with hypothermia. Come on.
Hey up! Someone's driving our way.
No point putting your thumb up. They're not going to stop.
They are, you know. They could be going back to Calais. No more dodgy foreign food for us, Dan.
We've not eaten any yet.
Homeward bound.
Keith?
What?
Look who it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, you've landed me right in it this time.
Gentlemen, what are you doing here so far from home?
Well, we're just out for a stroll, aren't we, Keith?
A stroll? You walk quickly. We're several hundred miles from your home.
Aye. We did go at a fair pace, didn't we, Dan?
It's very strange. It's almost as if you had followed me here.
Followed you? Don't be daft. How could we possibly have followed you?
Yes, and yet here you are, such a long way from home.
An amazing coincidence.
You should get in.
No, we couldn't possibly impose.
I insist.
Well, honestly, it's not necessary.
I insist.
Right, very kind of you. Where are you taking us, Peregrine?
I am heading to a hotel, but I got lost. I think I am having a reaction to the vaccine. I felt myself burning up and feeling weak, and the next thing I know, I was lost, driving in the wrong direction. Thankfully, I realized and turned around before going too far.
Oh, a hotel. That's nice.
It's very near a Happy Eater I used to know.
A Happy Eater? Around here?
Manger heureux, Dan. You don't need to translate the local lingua for me, Peregrine. I'm more continental than you think. Je parle français. Un peu, anyway.
Ah, français, un bel langue, la language, l'amour.
Quite right. Couldn't have put it better myself.
What did he say?
No idea.
Reverend Wilkins, I just had a thought. Do you have a smartphone?
Yes, I do, as it happens.
There's an app we can download onto it that can locate my phone. That way, we'll know exactly where in France they are and we can send them help.
It's amazing what they can do these days.
It works. Now, if I put my phone number in, I can tell you that their precise location in France is, wait for it, oh, the Woolies.
What is it?
They're in Scotland.
Scotland? Oh, no!
Coming up to a happy eater in Renfrewshire.
Renfrewshire?
Now they're passing that and pulling into the grounds of the Bellevue Hotel.
Don't you think we should call the Barmy Dale police? I know Winstanley didn't technically kidnap them, but he did pack boxes of medical supplies into a van and drive them to Scotland.
Yes, I think you're right. Better to be safe than sorry.
Hello, is that Barmy Dale police? My husband, Keith, and my neighbour's husband, Dan, have been kidnapped by a vaccine-smuggling Nazi war criminal and taken to a suspected secret Nazi stronghold in Scotland. Yes, I'll hold.
Here we are at the
Hotel?
Yeah, the hotel. I forget so much these days.
Hey, nice place. 5 rosettes, Dan.
Oh, great, Keith. We can go for a swim in a sauna with a Nazi war criminal.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
What is it, Peregrine?
really, I don't feel well. It must be the vaccine. You two go and check in if you want. I will just sit here a moment and rest.
Blimey, he's asleep. Oh, he must be tired.
He's in his 90s, Dan.
Come on, let's check in.
1 slight problem. Well, 2, actually.
What?
1, we're in the country illegally. 2, I've got no money.
No money?
I didn't bring my wallet. I only thought I was leaving the house to get the jab. How much have you got?
A tenner.
That's not going to do as much good, is it?
Well, we could check into Winstanley's room under his name, couldn't we? At least until he wakes up. Give him a chance to rest for a bit.
We can't leave him in the car and take his room. We'd be no better than him then, would we?
No better than him? I think the Nazis did a bit worse than borrowing people's hotel rooms.
No, well, you're right there. Are you going to be Winstanley or shall I?
Well, you've got the limp.
No, all right. Hello? Do you speak German?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Now what?
I don't know.
Do you speak English?
Yes.
I have a reservation. My name is Peregrine Winstanley.
Oh, Mr. Winstanley. Yes, the conference's keynote speaker. We've been expecting you. We are very much looking forward to hearing your talk.
My what?
Your talk. We are very much looking forward to hearing your address to the Nazi conference.
You what?
Your lecture to the Nazi conference. How you got the inspiration for Nazi in the first place and how you came to set it up.
How I set up the Nazi movement?
Yes. Actually, we were a bit worried about you. We expected you a couple of hours ago, and you're supposed to be on stage in half an hour.
Yes, well, I got lost.
We've put you in a room on the first floor, room 108, if you want to go up first and freshen up.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, big room.
This is a disaster, Dan.
Chocolates on the pillow, very nice.
What am I going to do?
Menus in English, oh, that's a stroke of luck.
Dan, this is a crisis.
Take it easy, Keith. You just go down there and give them a speech, and then we can sit back and enjoy the luxurious surroundings.
I am not giving a speech to a Nazi conference. What about Winstanley?
He's in no fit shape to give a speech. He's feverish and practically unconscious.
Well, I'm not doing it. We've got to get out of here.
All right. Right, when the lift opens on the ground floor, we'll avoid the lobby and go out the back door.
All right.
This way, come on.
Ah, Mr. Winstanley, I believe.
Oh,
So glad you could join us. Oh, we were worried when you were late to arrive.
Yeah, sorry.
Follow me.
Oh, right.
Excuse me, Mr. Winstanley, I just wanted to say that it's an honor to shake your hand. Because of you, I don't have to feel shame anymore. I can be proud again.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It's the same for me. It's just wonderful to be here with like-minded people where we can be ourselves.
God bless you, Mr. Winstanley. I am thrilled to be here. I would literally kill to be able to listen to you talk.
You probably already have, love.
Through here, please.
Dan, I can't do this. What am I going to do? You'll have to, Keith. We're in a room full of Nazis. If you don't give them a talk on Winstanley's part in the origins of the movement, who knows what they'll do to us?
I better go. Wish me luck.
You're a friend of Winstanley, right?
I am.
You know, when I first came across this organization, I thought, what the heck is the National Association of the Speech Impaired? I really scoffed at it, you know, but it changed my life.
National Association of the Speech Impaired?
Yeah, the Nazi charity.
Oh, that Nazi. All right.
When I woke up after my stroke and I had this stupid American accent, I was so embarrassed. It's the same for everybody here, whose accent has changed because of a stroke, or dementia, or even just foreign accent syndrome where it happens for no apparent reason.
Oh, I see.
I hear Mr. Winstanley has arranged for everyone to get the vaccine whilst they're here, rather than they have to do it in a place where they might feel ashamed to speak. He's amazing.
He is, yes. But you'll have to excuse me. I just need to have a quick word with him. Keith! Keith! Oh, blooming heck. Keith!
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. So, with no further delay, we can proceed with the main event of the evening. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our conference's keynote speaker, Mr. Peregrine Winstanley.
Thank you for coming. I am overwhelmed to see so many Nazis looking up at me. I can honestly say it's hard to believe until you see it with your own eyes. So, what can I say? Well, when I first heard the Führer speak, I remember thinking, now, that's the kind of organization I want to be a part of. But really, what swung it for me was a game of backgammon with Joseph Goebbels. He was quite the strategist. I was very impressed with him. Stop throwing things! I know. I'll tell you about the time I had a sauna with Rudolf Hess.
Disgrace! Get off! Disgrace!
Shame on you!
Blinking heck!
Call the police! He's a Nazi! A fascist Nazi!
Run for it, Keith! Outside! Across the field!
I can see him, Sarge. He's on the run through that field.
Are you sure it's him?
He definitely fits the description the Barmy Dale police gave us, Sergeant. Old, pasty, with a limp.
It's no use trying to escape. We have you surrounded.
Hello? Oh, hello, officer. You've caught the Nazi. Oh, that's a relief. Thank you for calling. That was the police. They've got Winstanley. Catching a Nazi war criminal is a big deal, apparently. It's going to be on the news.
Quick, turn it on, Gracie.
Keith knew there was something off about him right away. I really should learn to trust him more.
It is a surprise, but it does seem they were right.
Filmed by the Renfrewshire police, this was the moment that police finally caught up with one of the last remaining Nazi war criminals alive.
It's no use trying to escape. We have you surrounded.
Oh, my. That man running across the field. That's Keith.
Old, embittered, and with the classic Gestapo limp, the suspect desperately tried to flee from the justice he had avoided for over 7 decades.
Don't worry, Gracie. They'll work out they've got the wrong man soon enough.
But before that, Keith's face will be on the front page of every newspaper in the world as a Nazi war criminal.
I'll put the kettle on. I think we need a nice cup of Yorkshire tea.
Barmy Dale starred Juliet Howland as Gracie, Camilla Simson as Sharon, Stuart Wheeldon as Dan, Martin Skellern as Keith, Jeffrey Holland as Reverend Wilkins, Nicholas Lumley as Peregrine Winstanley, Louise Michelle as Tracey, Kate Skellern as Alice Farthing and conference host, Sally Burnett as hotel receptionist and French delegate, Caroline Wildi as vaccination centre steward, Abby Norman as receptionist and Northern Irish delegate, Lawrence Varder as the American delegate, the script editor was Sarah Shelton, the audio editor was Edward Lewis, the music was composed by Jordan Frater, and the show was written by Martin Skellern for Barmy Productions.